What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We're in Warframe, and we're just gonna have some fun today, okay? I've been doing all these build videos, and I haven't had any, like, actual gameplay videos here in a couple days. So we're gonna do a solo run. It's an alert that I picked up. I think it was, like, 18 to 23 infested or something, defense alert. So, in the process of doing some builds, redoing some builds, of course, while I was in the game here, I was messaged about doing a despair build. No, I was messaged in the comment earlier about doing a despair build, and I have set something up for it, but I may need a little extra time. I could stand to put some forma in it. We'll see if I just we'll see. I'm going to try it out here on the current build as it is. It could use some forma. I have some open slots on it still, but I may be okay with making the build video in the next day or two, and then explaining what I would put in those extra 2 slots, just to make things easier. And in my hand I've got my Dread. I was asked while I was online here doing some other stuff, setting up the Latron Prime, or trying to set up Latron Prime. I was asked if I'd do a Dread build. Dread's an easy build for me. I actually have 1 open slot on the Dread that I can put something into. I may quickly forma it and run it right up, we'll see. But for now, even if I don't ever touch that extra slot, I am very happy with my Dread as I've got it. And we'll go through here. I'll get a video up. Just gonna try out all these different things on here right now. Gotta get reused to using the Despair a little bit. Gotta get reused to using the Dread. I've gotta get used to using the Latron Prime again. Still working on that Latron Prime video, that Latron Prime build for you there, Bob. I've got some open areas in it. I'm gonna probably have to add a forma into it, so it may take a couple days, but I know where I want to go with it. I just gotta get there. And of course, we have no idea if Update 14 is coming out tomorrow or not. You know, on one hand, I really want Update 14 to come out, get the new UI out here, get all that stuff going, get all that stuff out in videos, explained and out of the way, so I can go back to doing some of these other things and just having some plain old fun like right now. Also using Mag Prime. I've got my build, I think, good on this one. Honestly, I could, once again, I could use an extra forma in the Mag Prime. And we'll see how that goes. And that's just to add her 1 bullet attractor ability back in. Right now I basically have to swap bullet attractor in and out. Usually with shield polarized, depending upon how I'm running. If I'm running Corpus, I'll keep shield polarized. If I'm running Grineer Boss, then I'll put the bullet attractor on. I only use bullet attractor for boss runs, because that's really when it's most effective. Let's see how this Dread does. So I'm not charging, I'm not pulling it all the way back for charge yet. I'm getting really nice critical hits on it. We'll see what we can get out of it here. It's not 100% accurate at this moment. I've just got to get back into the feel of using the bows. I haven't used bows in a while. And yeah, that's my Ether Reaper attached to the back of me. I had a comment about doing an Ether Reaper build a little while back, actually. And I finally got the Stalking Fan mod. Finally. It took me forever. RNG gods don't work well in my favor. And I've got an Ether Reaper build that I really like right now already. It did not take me long to build something that I really like with that weapon. So I'll work on videos for that. It takes me a little while to get the videos out, as I've said in the past. I'm not online too long during the week. It's usually a couple hours here or there. If I can get enough video footage in, and I can make a couple builds, great. If I can just get some relaxing game time in, like right now. This is actually relaxing for me, trying out my builds, seeing if they fit the way that I want them to. And I don't mind doing solos from time to time. It's nice to solo. I haven't soloed run in a while. I really got to do a couple more. Just a little crush here. Mag Prime. Or Mag even. Really Mag Prime. I like... Wow, that was just horrible there. Talk about total miss. That was just my fault. That's called user error. Yeah, Mag Prime is awesome ever since they rebuffed her. Alright, we're going to play around with this a little bit. Oh, that was a 10,000. That's an 8,400. That was red crit you saw there, people. That was red crit, yes. Play around with this charge. Another 8,400. Oh, that was a 40,000. 40,000 plus right there. I saw that. 40,000 plus red crit. I think I got a good build. I could tweak it a little bit more, I think. I'll take 40,000 plus red crit, sure. See if I can get this some nice red crit again. By now, anyone that's played long enough knows that... Oh, that was a nice double critical there. You can probably already figure out that I'm working a lot of critical in this Dread. Be able to hit that red crit. Oh, another 10k red. But, yeah, I've got to really got a good build, I think, on Dread. At least one that I know I like. And I know you could take Paris Prime to some extent. You know, for me, I've always... Actually, all three bows, for me, have always had something. But I think the Cernos lacks the most out of the three bows. My Dread has always been a crit machine. And I'll get a build on that to show you. And my Paris Prime, well, oh, another 8,400 red. Another 8,400 red. I want that 40,000 again. I have to try this up against some of the Grenier and Corpus. Oh, that's a 32,000 right there. I'll take that. Sorry. I'm really enjoying just taking these guys out. It's much fun. Much fun. On other things, I haven't done a lot of other game videos lately, and I know I want to get back to doing, you know, my Warframe daily like I do, and at least one of my other games that everybody enjoys me fooling around in, or whatnot. I've talked about some of the other stuff in the past. And I have been playing other games. I do actually play other games, and I'm still hooked on Euro Truck Simulator, if anyone can imagine. You know, it's funny. One of the least expensive games I've bought, because I had bought it, I don't know, the winter sale, I think it was. It was like $6 or $3 or whatever when I got it. And I've been hooked on that game. As of lately. I'll get in there and do one or two good truck runs. I've worked on the multiplayer. There's some issues with the multiplayer, I'll be honest. Single player is actually more challenging than multiplayer. Multiplayer is only challenging because of sync issues. You could be driving next to another trucker and suddenly your truck is flipped because sync is so bad. But regardless, yeah, I've been running on that. It's really nice in terms of vehicle simulation, truck simulation. Excuse me. I've now got my shop up to 5 people. I've only got 2 employees under me. I've got space for 2 more. I'm working on some extra money right now so I can buy the truck so I can hire 2 more people. And then I'll have 4 people on a large garage, plus me, obviously. And that'll be bringing me money in big time as I grow the company. So far, doing pretty good. I got my maxed out Volvo that I'm using now. I took my maxed man truck that I had and gave it to one of my employees, Dominic, who happens to be sleeping. But going back to everything, it's a really fun game. Anyway, so Ether Reaper, yeah. Here we go. There it is. Oh yeah, and I'm running Helios right now. He's only passive. And just so I can start scanning things, because I have so many things I've not scanned. So I just got tons of codec scanners, and I've got Helios out right now doing its job in a passive state. I am going to put together a Sentinel video. And I think I don't really know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm only going to do like one Sentinel video that's probably going to cover everything. And because I use pretty much the same mod setup on all of them, okay? Whether I'm using one that's where they're actually using both abilities in terms of the gun and whatever special precept it is, or whether I'm using them in a passive state. So that'll come up just as soon as I figure out how I want to set the format up on that to best explain it all. As I know I've been asked a number of times about Sentinels, and yeah, I want to show you how I do that. If anyone's interested, my favorite setup in terms of Sentinels has got to be running the carrier with the Stinger rifle. And if I'm not running the carrier with the Stinger rifle, I'm running my Dejing with the Stinger rifle. The Stinger rifle is great. I've not put any extra forma into it. I just left it as it is. It has always been a dual elemental setup, my Stinger rifle. It's always had radiation and viral. So when I do take it out with me, I know it is extremely helpful, which is why you see a lot of times my regular weapon builds don't include radiation and viral. A lot of times, not all the time. Just a lot of times, because I'm carrying it on my Sentinel, so that is always a helpful thing. Alright, here we go, last round. Let's pull out all the stops here. Oops, missed. There we go. Get off me. Whatever. Take our time. Draw back. Oh yeah. No crush. So that range on that crush is awesome. But I tend to use pull more than crush, because you can knock off a few pull in a... Oh, shoot. That was a 17,000 crit. That was nice. But I fell off the edge. There's a little more crush. Just because I can. Ah, well. Yeah, whatever, buddy. You don't got nothing on me. Because you can spam off pull a few times if you wanted to. You don't even need to have natural talent on it to be able to spam off pull, which is a nice thing. One last crush here, though. There we go. And that'll be about it, I think. Right here, last guys. So if you like this, hit the like button. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, or I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.